Welcome to Bar Talk. I'm your host, Brandon T.
And I'm Sharice. Welcome to the show.
Yes, like, subscribe, follow, share, and so forth. So check it out, peoples. Check it out, peoples. Check it out, people. Let me talk to you for a minute. We got Bar Talk Live coming. It's coming. So go to the YouTube channel. It's
All the
it,
way
it's in the description
live.
of the page. Go to the YouTube channel and so forth, and you will see the link. Click that link. Go subscribe, and you will see me and Sharice live. And be able
Live.
to be interactive in the show. And also, we got a few things
Come
over there
in.
on the YouTube for you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a couple episodes of this live and Bar Talk After Dark. Now, Bar Talk After Dark is you know what I'm saying, leave the kid, it ain't kid friendly, so I'm gonna let you know now. So it ain't kid friendly, you know what I'm saying? And then for your auntie that go to church every day, you know what I'm saying, check on the pastor to make sure he good. It might not be for her, but it might be. You know what I'm saying, listen to the privacy of your own home. But like I said, those two things are coming real soon. So soon, real soon. So be looking out for posts that we're gonna make about it, and then we'll let you know when we go live. So here we go. Let's get started. So, peoples, you know what? The summer is over. Yep, the summer's over. And matter of fact, we are almost into October here, and so a lot of y'all gonna be, you know what I'm saying, looking for some companionship.
A cuddle buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, little companionship or something along those lines. And so within this, looking for this companionship, you know what I'm saying? You got to find the right person. And so you got some of y'all that don't like going out, especially y'all women, you know what I'm saying? You go from work to the grocery store to the house. Work, grocery store to the house, and then maybe hit some discount clothing spots and so forth and do some random things. You got to do more, a little bit more, so you can meet people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be hard to meet people in your house and so forth. But there's ways. But you know what I'm saying? But you want to be out in the wild, and you can see people's mannerisms and so forth, how they come up to you. So, so do you think that people should go out or so forth, or there's this new thing, not new thing, old thing of online dating where you can, you know what I'm saying, scroll, you get on this thing here, and then scroll and find your perfect algorithm match or so forth. What do you think?
Really? Please, let me say something first. Ladies, do not, and hear me. Stop talking. Pay attention. Horn in on what I'm saying to you. Do not online date. Don't you do it. You all need to understand something. There are people out there who pay other people to write their whole background. They lie about where they work. They definitely lie about how tall they are. That dude 5'7", he gonna tell you he's 6'1", okay? And he'll act like he's 6'1" when you meet him, and you're gonna
That's
be
close
wondering why
though.
you
That's
what?
close. 6'5", 7" to 6'1". That's close. That's
Five
a,
seven to 6'1" is a big difference, Brandon.
that's some
Come on
high
now.
heel boots away.
Not when you 5'8" like me. You are not getting ready to go 5'7" to 6'1" in some high heel boots and trick me. You're not gonna do it. So you need to don't online date. I do not recommend online dating. I think it's a cesspool for narcissists. No offense. Anyway, you gotta leave your house, girl.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Yes. Yeah, you got to get out. So like I said, the online dating thing, like I said, I'm not speaking against online dating.
I
Sometimes, you know what I'm
am.
saying, your perfect match may not be at your local grocery store that between your job and your house and that one little two little places you go, that person might not be there. But you know what I'm saying, let's not get trapped up into the algorithm and how the algorithm can say that Leroy, you know what I'm saying, across the city is the right person for you. And when Leroy, you know what I'm saying, went on here, asked one of those chat boxes to write him the best profile ever. And then he answering questions to your profile. You know what I'm saying? You looking at, oh, you like this? Oh, I love it too. Knowing, He don't like none of that stuff. He just like them pictures of you and so forth.
The, the people be lying. They know exactly what to say to get certain women. I like art. Yeah, right. I like museums. No, you don't. You're lying. I like fine dining. The best you've
Fine
been to
dining,
is what TGI Fridays. Okay, if that's what you consider fine dining.
right?
Uh,
He like
they they
wine.
they lie.
I love that
They
wine.
lie.
But
Yeah, wine. What's
wine. But he
Sutters?
only
That's what
drink
they love.
Rick
They don't know
though.
nothing about
I
no
say
wine.
he drink the wine old stuff, not the wine. He drink Wild Irish Rose. He got some in the refrigerator now, but he telling you how much he like wine.
Dude talking about he don't smoke, he putting down 2 packs a day. I'm telling you, do not online date. They said they are divorced, they still married. I'm telling you,
She in the next
you have
room.
right. You have no way to prove who these people are, and if you're gonna online date, then you need to be very careful that you vet these people so much that you need really take time to really get to know if what they said is true. That's what I would say. Now, let me give you some help here. Find something you like to do and then get outside the house and go do it all by yourself. The problem, I think, Brandon, is women are not comfortable leaving their homes and doing stuff by themselves. You have to become comfortable with being uncomfortable, period. Become comfortable with being uncomfortable, and you'll do a lot better when you leave your house alone.
Yes, totally agree with that. You got to be comfortable, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Hey, let's do this, ladies, especially y'all ladies that only go from the job to the grocery store to the house and sit on the phone and scroll all day. Let's do this. Let's go on. Let's plan a field trip together. Let's go on a field trip.
We're gonna plan a
Let's go
field
meet
trip.
our
Where we
city.
going?
We're going to meet our
Oh,
city.
I like that.
Yes. Let's go do something. Take that phone that you've been scrolling on social media, the same phone that you're watching us on. How you know? Glad you're here, and so forth. And let's go see what's happening in our city. You know what I'm saying? And just go do it. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Do it by yourself. You don't need people with you. Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? You go to work. You go to the grocery store. No problem. Ain't nobody gonna bite you. So I want you to do that. Go in there. See what event in your city. Let's start with something easy, lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Easy, lightweight. If there's a food truck rodeo or something, or you know what I'm saying, some art thing, or some outdoor flea
Festival.
market thing. Let's do something light and so forth. And let's go do that to get out the house. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? Baby step it.
well, Brendan, as you know, I moved to a new city. I moved to other new cities, and what I've learned is number one here, and this is I guess I'm not gonna incorporate this a little bit later too in my tips, but you can't be go to work, go home, go to the grocery store, wash, rinse, repeat. You have got to step out of your norm. So I moved to a new city. The last Saturday of the August, I was like, okay, we're gonna go out on purpose. I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna comb my hair. So y'all can't be just like I'm running to the store and I don't care what I look like. Put your cute stuff on. That's why you bought it. Okay? Don't be saving it for later. Put your cute stuff on, comb your hair, do your makeup, and have at least 3 things you're gonna go do. Okay? That's my recommendation. And not one of them cannot be the grocery store. Okay? That's number one rule. Your one thing cannot be the grocery store.
No grocery
So
store
first thing I did, I
or
love
Applebee's.
thrifting or Applebee's. I love thrift shops. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the thrift store. I love the thrift store. And believe it or not, ladies, there are a lot of men at the thrift store too. And I'm okay with a dude who likes to go to the thrift store because it tells me he's good with money. Okay, or he may not have none, but hey, that's a different story. So I went to the thrift store and I found some cute stuff there, cute stuff for my house, cute stuff for to wear to work. And then okay, so my second thing that I wanted to do there was a wine tasting at one of the liquor stores. And I was like, I knew it was there, so I was like, okay, I'll go to the thrift store, I'll go to the wine tasting, and then I'll have buy a couple of bottles. I bought a couple of bottles of champagne, tasted some great wine, met some people while I was there, while they were tasting the wine too, and that was fun. Even talked to people outside the in the parking lot. It was, but that's me. I'm gonna talk to everybody. And then I said I wanted to go to lunch. We're not going to Applebee's. I mean, although Applebee's, you might be surprised. The people at the bar, if you go to
Two
Applebee's
for
at a certain
20.
time,
Two for
it's a whole bunch
20.
of guys that come in there. Seriously, you go to Applebee's and Chili's, guys go there and sit at the bar and have drinks. So that may not be the worst thing that you can do. But I
Ah.
wanted sushi. So I
Okay.
went and I had sushi and I had a good day. And it wasn't no I'm running in and out. So it was like I was out for like 4 or 5 hours, maybe six. But my point is, don't make it something you can just quickly run in and run out and get back home because going back home ain't the goal. I know some of y'all gonna go out there, you're gonna go to one
Two
place,
seconds.
and
I'm
then you're
ready to
gonna
go
make the
home.
go to get back home. No, that's not the goal. That is why I'm telling you, go to three places because getting back home is not the goal. It's not.
Right.
And I mean, I'm okay with the discount store too, because at least you're still outside. My goal is stay outside on a Saturday, your day off, as long as you can, and create stuff if you have to.
There you go. Like I said,
Yep.
like I said, participate and so forth. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to a dress store. You're not gonna meet anybody unless you want to meet somebody in there. but like I said, but like I said, but other than that, people's get outside, go enjoy, go look at people, go people watch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and be accessible and smile.
Find something you like. When I lived in Louisiana, and there were lots of times my ex-husband would have to be out of town for work for months on end. And on my days off, I just created a whole thing on Facebook. It was called Lunch in Sundresses. So what I would do was I deem myself the sundress queen. Some of y'all may not know that. I would find a cute sundress. I would get dressed, and I wanted to see as many restaurants as I could so that when he did come back home, we could go together. So I would go out to different restaurants for lunch every single week and find the ones I liked and just, put a picture on Facebook. I really called it Lunch and Sundresses today. And people will be like, okay, where's the Lunch and Sundresses this week, Sharice? So I don't care if you have to invent something. If you got to do that to make you be accountable, do that because you need to get comfortable being uncomfortable and being outside. Nobody, as my brother would say, ain't nobody getting ready to do. Who is it? Your next husband? That's not gonna happen. Nobody knocking on your door talking about I'm your man. Okay?
right, right,
You got
right.
to go outside.
Absolutely. Yep. So yeah. So absolutely. So peoples, like I said, get outside. Men and women, get outside. If all you do is go from your house to work to grocery store and rinse and repeat, and you're lonely, don't turn to necessarily online dating. I want you to don't not use it, but you know what I'm saying. I'd rather you meet somebody organically outside. Cause then a lot of those questions in the beginning, if they smoke and they say they don't smoke, you smell smoke on them, so you know they do that, and so forth.
You know they
And
lying.
yeah, right. So there's ways to, you know what I'm saying, when you meet a person, you can pick up clues and so forth about how they are a little bit and so forth. You meet them out versus if they're behind this thing, they're everything you're looking for when they're behind this thing and so forth. And then, but if you see them in person, like I said, like Cherie said, and you want somebody 6 foot tall and he walk up at 5'5", but on his profile he's 6'6". You know
Ain't
what I'm
nothing
saying?
wrong
So
with Shorty Mac now. I'm just saying.
I'm just yeah, right. So that's and two, if you don't want a tall guy and you want somebody you 5'2" and you want somebody 5'5", and so forth and so forth. So it all works that way into, and then like I said, some people not honest about their age all the time. So if you look at them eye to eye, you can see, you know what I'm saying, the stress and the old age in their eyeballs and their forehead. Other than that prom picture they send you over there, or somebody else some of the time.
The
So,
prom picture
yeah,
from
yeah,
20
oh
years
yeah,
ago.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Straight prom picture, or one with the light is so perfect on them and so forth, and and like I said, and you can't tell who they are. And then when you see that same person, they don't look like that. You know that one time that they might have got one of them glamour shot things and were done up by 50 people and so forth. And but you want to see them in their normal element and so forth. So yeah, so peoples, online
You
dating
got
is
me
cool.
people
I'm not
first.
I'm not te- I'm not telling you not to do it, but what I am telling you is get outside
Don't you do it.
and work and understand what people got going on and so forth, so you can see exactly who you are dealing with. Cause like I said,
Or
everybody looks good behind that screen when one of those apps is telling you how much y'all are gonna get married and actually, what I'm saying, your algorithm and their algorithm plus whatever money you paying for this service is gonna make sure you like each other. Yep.
Or as my brother say, God ain't gonna drop you no man out the sky. Somebody could get hurt. Okay? You are not getting ready to have somebody just pop out the sky in front of you. Okay? That's not gonna happen. You need to get up, show up, comb your hair, put on the cute stuff. You bought it, wear it, and put your makeup on, put on that good girdle, the waist trainer that ain't gonna kill you, and
Oh,
take your behind outside.
not the good girdle. Not the bullet. You talking about a good bulletproof vest? Woo! Lord Jesus, the good bulletproof vest. All right, hey, ladies, put the good bulletproof vest on. Men, what I'm saying, look for that signs of that bulletproof vest. You'll see it. Look at the side. Look at their sides. Don't be looking at what's in front of her. You don't get caught up with that. You catch that side view. You can see that bulletproof vest outline on the side, so you determine if you want that bulletproof vest or not.
Okay.
Yeah. With that being said, Sharice, what do you got for us to finish off the show?
Well, I got a story about online dating.
All right, go for
Speaking
it.
of, okay. So, I used to online date. This is why I'm telling you don't do it, okay? So, I was talking to this guy, and this was many, many years ago, probably at this point at least 12, if not 13, 14 years. So, I met this guy. He seemed so nice, called me every day, was so sweet, so kind. I, looked at his pictures, and I didn't realize the picture he had online, he had on a black suit and a long black coat, and he would cross the street. Okay,
All
so it's
right.
like, okay, it looks good in the picture, and he had one picture kind of his face close up, and that was kind of it. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm willing to do breakfast, cause see, I'm not new to talking about don't spend a lot of money on dating. I've been doing that for years. I don't want people taking me out to some long drawn out dinner and then thinking something else gonna happen. So we planned a breakfast date.
Okay.
So I was gonna meet him at the restaurant. So I get to the restaurant, he tells me what kind of car he has. I, find his car, we find each other in the parking lot. I kid you not, this dude got out the car and he looked just like Fat Albert.
So that's not what you was expecting. You wasn't
No!
expecting some big dude to come out.
I'm not playing. He looked like Fat Albert. The striped shirt and all.
Oh,
And the
he had the whole
jeans. And the
uniform
gym
on.
shoes. He looked just like Fat Albert.
What'd you do?
Now, good thing it was breakfast because I'm like, okay, I can get through breakfast. Not a big deal with Fat Albert. Cool. We get into the restaurant. People staring at us like, well, what is he doing with her? I'm good with that. I don't have no problem. We sit down. He ordered so much food that I said, "Oh, don't order for me." He was like, "No, this is all for me." The whole table had. I'm not joking. No, he ordered so much food that the entire table was filled with food.
Mm.
And I was just looking at him like, see, one thing about me, I don't really eat that much, and people who are gluttonous kind of makes me sick to my stomach because I was just
Mm.
kind of like, is he gonna eat all of that? I'm gonna be sick just watching him eat all of that. And I mean, he was a nice guy, but I was not remotely interested in Fat Albert. And I think what I was more offended by was the fact that he knew what he had done. He knew that those pictures were very what's the word I'm looking for? They weren't true. He knew that. That's why I put him up there. He knew that the picture across the street didn't really show how big he was.
All right.
He knew that the picture that he took of his face, see, it's some good ways to take some pictures that'll make you look a whole lot smaller in the face. You can do that. But so he knew that too. This is why I'm telling you all, you're gonna date online, vet these people very carefully.
I need a
I don't
recent
care if you
picture.
got to act like they're a prisoner in Iraq. Get them to get a newspaper.
Hold up. What's the day's date? You know what I'm saying? Football game on today. Go take a
Right.
picture beside your TV.
Get them to do something that verifies who they are today.
Right.
So that's about what I got today.
All right, peoples. This has been Bar Talk. Like I said, look for posts and so forth about the live show. We'll see you later. Peace.
Peace.